All right, shalom, fam, shalom. Pray all has been well. Let's see where we're gonna start. I was led to come over here and have a little chat. Feel like I haven't done that in a long time, for real, for real. But yeah, let's start here. I'm using the front face of camera, so things might look flipped, but I promise you all is well. If you know, you know. So I was sitting here, right, and I was catching up on the teaching from Pastor Kofi, my big brother, my teacher, uh, big bro. Uh, Great impact on my life, man. But there's always a but. He says something, man, and it hit me. I didn't like it, but it's part of it. You know, when it hits you, it's because it was supposed to hit you. That's what Ravak Aqua does, right? And well, let me start at this. He was teaching, and he said, no, stay away from acting like you have nothing to fix. You know, essentially saying that you're perfect. You know, if you were that, you wouldn't have to be here anymore. You would have had everything done, glorified body, boom, bam, right? Obviously not the case. And it hit me, and I'm like, that sounds like somebody familiar. So I asked myself, I said, Stephen, why do you get like that and then act so surprised when flesh pops up? Like, why does that happen? And I'm sitting here, I'm like, this is a great time to ask because I have nothing but time to sit and think. Well, not sit, but like hear my thoughts run through my mind all through the night and early risings, right? And Tada Abba, Tada Abba. Basically, he was like, hey, man, you know, you have those great days, those great spiritual days, right? But next thing you know, boom, one day flesh pops up. You know, it might not be the next day. It could be the next day, but however many great days, whatever, then boom, flesh pops up. And I'm like, it really gets me because I'm like, man, I've been great. Like, what is this? Like, man, what? But what it really is that I put myself in like this facade, you know, like this aura facade that's not real. You know, it's a ITY, it's like a reality, but it's not real, right? But it's what I made to be real. Like it's so mystical that I don't really keep it practical because, you know, obviously we want to see ourselves as perfect. We want to be perfect. We want to not have to work on anything. But again, why does the scripture say that you had to crucify the flesh daily, right? So how many opportunities will it be for flesh to pop up any day? You know, and this is just me. This is just me again, just talking. But I was like, man, that's a great realization, and I thank Abba for that because that's gonna make my walk a whole lot easier. Because I'm gonna think about this right here, and I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh because that's something I heard I had to work on too. Because something like this, flesh pops up where I had the problem of laughing at the wrong things at the wrong time, right? That's always been a struggle for me, always. And I praise y'all because the bigger struggles I had, boom, good, I'm great on that. I'm great on that, right? But laughing at the wrong thing, that was something that came up, and not what happened in that situation, but that's like something else, like something so little like that, and boom, that's flesh, you know. But I reckon like what I'm basically saying is, you know, just be careful of putting yourself in that little cloud or that bubble of, especially me in my position, you know, ministering to people, and it's like, of course I want to carry myself as perfect. Of course I want to say I'm perfect. You know, I want to be perfect because my father is perfect. I want to be like my father, you know, and it's not a crazy thing to want. It's not something out of this, well, I guess technically is out of this world to want, you know, but realistically, it's just not going to happen for a while, you know? And until that day comes, every day I don't speak it up, but I got to expect for it to pop up in some type of way, no matter how many days I've been great, no matter how many days everything's been going smooth, how many days things been going perfect, because that little bump on the road can really shake you. Really shake you because you're like, man, I thought I was doing so great. I'm doing everything so great. And then it's like all the scriptures, all you're learning, all you're teaching, all you're studying just goes out the window. And now you're just like, man, I don't deserve this. but it's necessary. We got some work to do. Still got some dust. Man. But I think that's really all. Nothing, you know, philosophical, prophetical, all in the Torah, all in the Bible, But I just felt led to come on here and have a little chat because, sometimes, we want to be perfect. We strive to be perfect. Not sometimes, all the time we want to be perfect, right? But it's just not something that's in the cards just yet. It will be one day, but just not yet. But I think that's really all, fam. I'm not going to keep pushing it. I'm not going to keep rambling, but pray all's been well. Until next time. Peace.